We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
Whew.
The fires that will come of that.
Jason Lee threatened to expose Beyoncé's dirtiest secrets. Today, we got to the bottom of Queen B's biggest scandals, which the Hollywood Unlocked host hinted at. Is it true that her family is ruining careers, and Mrs. Carter is covering for it? We will name someone who still reminds Beyoncé of her husband's infidelities and the reason why Bey dedicated an album to LGBT fans only 15 years after the start of her career. And most importantly, we'll tell you why Kelly Rowland hates talking about Bey. For a couple of weeks, one of Beyoncé's biggest fans, Hollywood Unlocked creator Jason Lee, has been shading her. It would seem that he adores this singer, spends almost $40,000 on Renaissance tickets for himself and friends, talks about her endlessly, yet suddenly,
I think optically, when you don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more black people in.
The host was not invited to the Renaissance film premiere in London, and now he is threatening Bey and her publicist, Yvette, with dirty evidence about the singer's inner circle. Behind the scenes of his podcast, the host hinted that he knows something terrible about certain people close to the diva, whom she covers for. Is the host talking about Jay-Z and his affairs with fellow singers? After all, for some reason he name-dropped Rihanna in the same podcast. Or is he referring to Beyoncé's father? After all, Jason wanted an interview with Kelly Rowland, whom Papa Knowles treated badly. Watch until the end to find out how the feud with Queen Bey affected Kelly and Riri. After all, both are terribly afraid of Beyoncé and her influence, which ruins careers and even lives. Like Queen Bey's team trying to destroy Jason Lee's reputation now.
Then I posted the video, and they took the video and edited it to make it look like I was chasing Beyonce and she curved me. You didn't see it?
No.
I didn't see that one. I only seen the one you put up.
They edited that.
In 2019, the host met his idol at the Rock Nation brunch, where he hung out with Jay-Z and his wife. But a video has surfaced online shows Jason being a crazed fan chasing Bey throughout the event. That's when he started talking about Yvette Noel Shore, who told Beyoncé about him and Hollywood Unlocked after brunch.
Beyonce knows Hollywood Unlocked. I got a picture with the queen. You're forced to look at this. I brought this in
She
today.
is around the whole entire room.
But knowing about your existence and being part of the singer's close circle are different things. How does this upstart know anything about Beyoncé's secrets? Lee boasted he was best at networking, especially with helpful people. Bodyguards, makeup artists, assistants. They all know what goes on behind the scenes of Mrs. Carter and her family's glamorous life. Plus, Lee is close friends with the creator of the famous Shade Room, which regularly exposes celebrities. Collecting dirt on Queen Bey is not as difficult for Jason as we see. A year ago, Lee even hinted at this on We in Miami podcast.
You already have one, because we talk about you.
Yeah.
Right.
Why the fuck would you want to not have a relationship with the people that's gonna keep talking shit, whether you have whether you participate or not?
Yeah.
But let's look at his accusations in order. Is Beyoncé don't let other artists shine? Chloe Bailey doesn't think so.
I am so grateful for Bey because she has told us about her experiences and like what she's gone through in life.
The diva signed her and her sister to Parkwood and launched their career. Chloe's solo album was less successful, and everyone immediately rushed to blame Beyoncé for this. And you know who most wanted Bailey to shade her mentor? The Breakfast Club, who were also not invited to the Renaissance premiere. They asked if Chloe was angry Bey didn't post about her album. She didn't talk about it in interviews, and that's why it ranked 119th on Billboard.
No matter how much people try to talk about numbers and stuff like that, I'm trending every day. Marketing won't buy it. The label can't buy it.
Not a single bad word about Beyoncé. According to Jason, the diva is also profiting from the LGBT community. She recorded Renaissance only in 2023, yet began her solo career in 2006. Clearly, she just wanted to make money from them, namely, almost $2 billion for the Renaissance World Tour, according to Forbes. It's not for nothing that the diva opened it with a private concert in Dubai for $24 million. LGBT fans were shocked, because the Emirates is one of the most home homophobic countries. But the loudest activists came to the defense of their idol. T.S. Madison said,
that Beyonce loves the community, and not just loves the community. She dedicated an entire album, which is like the album of the year.
And in her Grammy speech, B thanked her LGBT fans, drawing the attention of millions of people to them.
I'd like to thank the queer community for your love and for inventing this genre. God bless you. Thank you so much to the Grammys.
As with Black artists, Beyoncé helped the community not only with her words, but also with her deeds. At the virtual graduation of Dear Class of 2020, the diva spoke about the queer youth issues and supported Black Lives Matter. In 2016, she supported the Y'all Means All campaign for trans rights, and her album Renaissance featured queer stars Honey Dijon, Big Freedia, and bi icon Frank Ocean. And in her film dedicated to the tour, she gave even more room to LGBT activists. Moreover, Renaissance is an homage to her Uncle Johnny, who had HIV, and is not at all an attempt to profit from queer culture. But this is not enough for Jason Lee. When it comes to culture, he has only one gal pal who does everything right for the people: Rihanna.
Love that she loves culture, she loves people, she's paying attention, she's a good human, and she believes in giving back, and she's a solid chick.
Allegedly, queer folks walked the Savage X Fenty catwalk back in 2018, and she recorded the hit about love for a woman, Ti Amo, 10 years ago. Why does Lee push Riri and B against each other? He knows Beyoncé will soon become a billionaire. We said that Forbes calculated the profit from Renaissance store ticket sales that exceed $2 billion. Therefore, fans wait for Rihanna's shady comments about that, as she will not tolerate competition in the Billionaires Club, like in 2016, when she didn't tolerate Beyoncé winning more Grammys. Auntie wasn't even nominated for Album of the Year and Song of the Year when Lemonade won both. A fan account posted a meme of Riri wearing a festival attire with a caption that she should have taken both awards and not you-know-who. Rihanna liked the post and then formally apologized. She didn't read the caption, the photo was just cool, and there's no need to pit them against each other.
I'm petty, AF, but this is not necessary. I would like you to drop this topic and see things from a broader perspective. We don't need to pit Black women against each other. We deserve to be celebrated, and the Grammy Academy agrees.
A feeble attempt to seem nice. Perhaps that's why Jason brought up the Divas feud again. Lemonade was not B's first creation about cheating. The 2006 tracks Ring the Alarm and Resentment were allegedly about Jay-Z's affair with his protege, with Rihanna. If Riri is so open, why has she never denied this rumor? If there is a Cold War with Rihanna, then with Kelly, Jason wants to fan the flames. According to many fans, Bey ruined her friend's life. And here's why Lee is so eager to interview Kelly Rowland.
I'm torturing myself in my head. Like, I can't wear this dress because they'll say it's like Bey's, or I can't have a song like that because it's too similar to Bey. They will still compare.
After the Destiny's Child 2006 split, Kelly fired Matthew Knowles, her manager, and unlike his daughter, Rowland's solo career ended before it even began. Beyoncé's solo debut was driven by her dad, who made sure that the record Dangerously in Love took first place on Billboard and won as many as 5 Grammys. But Kelly's debut album, Simply Deep, only got to number 12 on Billboard, and her second record was able to take number 6. But these were her greatest achievements. Since 2013, she has not recorded any albums. Rowland says that she devoted time to motherhood. Her first child, Titan, was born in 2014, and her second son, Noah, was born in 2021. Yes, the family takes up time, and she is a coach on The Voice. But was it really the competition with Queen Bee that never gave Rowland a chance to shine?
You guys look better together. It's and it's one of the things I remember we were taught as kids, like, you know, we're stronger together.
If so, B helped a friend out. Kelly starred in her Black is King and announced her 5th album, not without the support of her sis. The divas who grew up in the same house still stand by each other to this day. But Jason Lee added in a conversation with Chloe Bailey,
conversation I always have with Kelly Rowland when I see her is that Kelly Rowland is iconic on her own.
Yes, she is.
But oftentimes I'll see where people will try to pigeonhole her into, let's have this whole Beyonce conversation when really.
Few people care about Rowland's projects, but everyone applauded her for her outfits for the Beyoncé's show in LA. But perhaps Lee knows that Kelly's patience and loyalty are a show. After all, there is also a beef between her and Beyoncé. In 2011, the press accidentally found out Blue Ivy's gender from Rowland. Subscribe, like the video, and share in the comments what else can Kelly expose to Jason in an interview, and what will Queen Bee say to this? Her revenge will be exquisite.